Welcome. Welcome to your breath, your body, this moment, your needs, everybody's needs in the world. And I want to remind you, it's not up to you to fulfill everybody's needs in the world. And it does feel good to care about everyone's needs in the world, to connect with our interconnection with all beings. And in doing that, it's important to explore narratives that we received as a child and how we might be on automatic with them and not even thinking that they're driving our life. And one is, use your time wisely, which is great advice. And what does that mean to you now? As a child, yeah. Children are so great at not using their time wisely in parents' evaluations. And it's just an adult evaluation. And come back to, in this moment, what would that look like to you? But before we even do that, just check in. How does that narrative live in your body? Did you ever hear it? Breathing in, feel that sense of maybe pressure, urgency of using your time wisely. It's a beautiful invitation, and it doesn't mean accomplishing more, more stuff, doing more stuff, cramming more stuff into my schedule. It means coming to my breath right now, in this moment, and exploring any pressure that I'm exerting on myself, or that society is exerting on you, to use your time wisely. What does it feel like in your body? Before we connect with the words, connecting with the body sensation. How is that sometimes a lack of compassion for ourselves as we exhaust ourselves, as we beat ourselves up for what we evaluate as a misuse of our time? And we can always mourn our choices and celebrate our choices. And with compassion, with the invitation to come back to this moment, this breath, this life energy you have, and let go of the urgency. Let go of the pressure for a minute and see what arises. Is there more room for curiosity and not knowing? Is there more room for coming back to your basic needs, and that need may be love? Letting people around us know how much we love them. And coming back to loving ourselves in a way that's not self-centered. It's about survival, really. Come back to this breath. Right now, let your shoulders drop. Don't drop that narrative, explore it. how does it live? So then when we do run up against these panic attacks of, am I using my time wisely? Can I just give myself compassion as like, oh honey, you care about your family, don't you? You want to show up for your colleagues at work in a meaningful way. You want to have play and fun in your life. And you want to be able to pay the bills. Sustainability. Maybe even, I don't know, what comes up? The most important thing is, and the point of this meditation is to identify the stories we tell ourselves, not get rid of them. Identify them and take a breath and smile. You know, if you're an adult, the care that comes with that advice. We want our kids to grow up as responsible human beings that are able to eat and have a place to live and care about more than just themselves and care about themselves. To have a balance with that. Right now, take a breath in. That's offering compassion and empathy to our parents and to ourselves when we tell our kids that. And what does that mean? Is there a sense of tension in your belly when you don't think that you're making good use of your time? You can look to kids for guidance if you need guidance of how to use your time wisely. Sometimes. Sometimes they really know. A wise use of my time is to connect and play. Maybe, if that's your needs. And it may be to answer that one email. So let's come back to offering this awareness to ourselves and expanding it out to the world, to all beings in the world, so that they may benefit from. May you give yourself compassion if this message is causing you pain, is causing you to make choices that are not consistent with your life energy, not consistent with how you want to live your last day on earth, if indeed this is your last day on earth. Offering that to all beings in the world, offering that to our loved ones, not as advice, as awareness, as care. In my loved one, it manifests of him saying all the things he did throughout the day and how exhausted he is. Oh, honey, I can hear you think that you made a wise use of your time. Oh, could you do a little bit less and rest a little more? And that's my evaluation. I have to let them make the best use of their time. And that we can expand them out, expand that wish out for all beings. To be aware of the narratives that we receive as a child, that we continue to receive from our culture, that values producing stuff and happiness not being measurable in the culture I live in, except for with stuff. How much stuff you have. Opening up to this moment, to your breath. How does it look like to carry that message to all beings in the world? With light, sending light to heal yourself, to heal the world, with the blessing of that awareness. Can we live each moment in our breath, even the transitions between our breath? Even those moments deserve our awareness, our attention. That's a whole nother topic, isn't it? So as we bring this message to ourselves, awareness of any pressure that you're putting on yourself, and maybe offering ourselves a little bit more compassion and sharing that with all beings in the world. Thank you so much for your presence.